What's up, guys? It's Joel, Punisher's Paintball. Today we are here with a product comparison video. We've got the brand new CRBN SC Pro Bottoms 3.0, and we've got the Gen 2 Carbon Slide Pants, which is basically their protective bottoms. We are here to do a little comparison video for you guys. So if you guys like this video, make sure that you like and subscribe. We'll see you guys after the intro. All right, Nick, we're here. God Films is behind the camera right now helping me out. All right, and we are here with a good comparison video because I feel like these are probably the two most popular protective bottoms on the market right now. You've got the very legendary CRBN SC Pro Bottoms, and they have the newest rendition, which is our 3.0 model. Check out our product highlight video on this. We already did like a general overview video for these. I personally wear the SC Pro Bottoms 2.0 and plan on eventually moving into these as soon as mine fail on me, but I've been wearing them for 2 years and they haven't failed yet. So, and then over here, we've got the infamous slide pants, the Gen 2, which is their newest rendition from Infamous. And these are definitely a nice quality slide bottom as well, but there's definitely some differences between the two. So we are here to kind of point on some things here. So one of the things that changed with the SC Pro Bottoms 2.0 to 3.0 is that the waistband now has a drawstring, which is definitely a nice feature for people that say they've lost a little bit of weight. Like if I were to lose a little weight, I would probably need drawstrings on my 2XLs because I'd still probably be too large for a XL version of these. So that's definitely something that changed from the 2.0s. And then they also included a little bit more padding on the hips, the quadriceps, and the knee pads. And they made the knee pads much wider compared to the Gen 2. So as you guys can see there, that's a really good spread to kind of protect not only your kneecap, but also protect the sides of your knee, you know, your MCL and everything else like that. So that is definitely nice on that side of things. Now over here with the Gen 2 bottoms from Infamous, you don't really get much quadricep protecting, but you do get a much more padded knee pad. The padding here is definitely a little bit thicker of a material for the hips. You do not get the drawstring on these, but you still get the crotch padding. And then it's basically just one material all the way through with these. So it is definitely like a thicker material compared to the SC Pro Bottoms. I could see it potentially being a heat issue for people that are playing in Texas and Florida with the infamous Pro Bottoms. But to be fair, I haven't actually worn these out to play to see how much they breathe. But that's one thing that's also changed with the SC Pro Bottoms is that they supposedly have ventilation zones. When I look at it, I don't see anything that says ventilation, but I do know that was kind of an issue with the SC Pro Bottoms 2.0 where people put them on and they'd tell me like, hey, these feel like they're like not breathing well. So hopefully the SC Pro Bottoms 3.0, but that is definitely a concern with both of these when it comes to protective bottoms. But I definitely could see the infamous ones potentially being less breathable than the CRBN bottoms. And then the elastic band over here for the infamous, it's a nice elastic band, very good quality. It's like an elastic material, so I don't think it's going to bother people's waist too much. But I do feel that the CRBN bottoms just, I don't know, it's not going to irritate your waist as much as with the infamous bottoms. Nick, what do you think? You're wearing the CRBN bottoms right now.
I got the CRBN 2 bottoms. I really like this material because it's very breathable. And it's like, it almost feels thin but snug. Mm-hmm. Whereas this is definitely a lot thicker. So I could see it also being kind of like heat, irritating with the sweat and stuff when you're playing. But
one thing I did notice is that these actually do have some ventilation, like a mesh ventilation zone behind the knees. So that is kind of nice. That's one thing that the CRBN ones do not. But the CRBN ones, to your point, is definitely like the moisture wicking material is definitely thinner on the carbons as compared to the Infamous. Overall, guys, you know, price-wise on both these, you're at $134.95 for the CRBN SC Pro Bottoms 3.0. You are at $129.95 for the Infamous Pro Bottoms. If you're looking for more protection, I would say maybe lean towards the Infamous edition if you really want to protect your knee pads, because definitely more padding here, but you do get a wider zone with the Carbon. The Carbon does offer the drawstring, whereas the Infamous does not. And then one last thing before I leave you guys is that the Carbon ones offer a zipper portion on the bottom here. So if you want to air out your legs a little bit, you can definitely do that and then zip it back up to make it tighter. That is definitely a nice feature with the Carbon bottoms. There you guys have it. That is the Infamous Gen 2 slide pants versus the CRBN SC Pro Bottoms 3.0. Would love to hear what you guys got to say in the comments. Thanks so much for watching. And if you guys like our channel, make sure that you subscribe for all these different product videos, comparison videos, and all that stuff. Thanks so much.